Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529. Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Jamestown High School versus Great Bridge High School. Let's play.
Hello, and thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our teams are playing for a total of $20,000 in scholarship money, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The final four teams will each get a share, the winning school receiving $10,000. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today are the Eagles of Jamestown High School, coached by Ryan Gross and Alin Parham. Jamestown High School is located just outside of Williamsburg. With more than 1,200 students, the school takes its name from the nearby Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in North America. Also with us today, the Wildcats of Great Bridge High School, coached by Kathy Fitzgerald. Part of the Chesapeake Public School system, Great Bridge has about 1,500 students in grades 9 through 12. The school's motto is tradition and pride. It's great to have all of these students here with us today. Welcome to all of you. Hopefully you'll have a great time playing Battle of the Brains. Our match today consists of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players will buzz in, but wait for me to call on them before giving their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, good luck. Let's play the first toss-up round. He knew a Christian denouvelette, but it is unknown whether he wrote Christian's letters to the woman they both loved, Roxanne. Name this big-nosed hero of an Edmund Rostand play. Thomas.
Smith.
That is incorrect. Great Bridge. Oliver?
Robert.
It's actually Cyrano de Bergerac. Nathaniel Bacon was one of the most colorful of Virginia's early residents. In what century did he lead the rebellion in Virginia that bears his name? Peter?
17th century.
Correct. It was in 1676. Beginning with the letter S, what word is defined as having a lot of woods or trees? Oliver?
Secluded.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Jacob?
Sturgeon.
The word is actually sylvan. Because oil, gas, and coal are composed of the remains of organisms that lived eons ago, they're referred to as, Thomas.
Fossil fuels.
That is correct, as the power source. President's Day is always the third Monday of what month? Peter.
February.
Correct. Spell February. Thomas.
February.
That is correct. Which British general surrendered his army to the French and American forces at Yorktown? Jacob.
Cornwallis.
Correct, in 1781. Many foreign words are used in English. In which language did the following words originate? Dachshund, strudel, and edelweiss. Peter.
German.
Correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What is the value of the cube root of x to the 6th power if x equals 2? Rehan.
4.
That is correct. Washington and Lee University and Virginia Military Institute are both located in what Virginia town? Beckett.
Lexington.
That is correct. Renaissance sailor, navigator, explorer Ferdinand Magellan was by birth a native of which Mediterranean kingdom? Ben.
Italy.
That is incorrect. Great Britain. Oliver?
Republic of Florence.
It was actually Portugal. What movie franchise chronicles the misadventures of the French inspector Jacques Clouseau? Jacob.
Pink Panther.
Correct. Which Germanic ruler is universally recognized as a founder of the Holy Roman Empire? Beckett.
Charlemagne.
Correct. In order for a flower to make seeds, pollen must be transferred from the stamen to what structure? Peter.
The pistils.
Correct. The Tigris and Euphrates rivers rise in the east, and its highest point, Mount Ararat, is in the Caucasus Range. Name this nation that occupies the Anatolian Peninsula. Oliver.
Turkey.
Correct. Which founding father said the following? We must all hang together, or assuredly we shall all... Peter.
Benjamin Franklin.
Correct. We shall all hang separately. Of the many rulers of Britain, which one enjoyed the longest reign? Oliver.
Queen Elizabeth II.
That is correct, at 70 years. All right, teams, watch and listen carefully. Please turn your attention to the monitors for a video question from the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And for these questions, you must wait until the question is asked completely before buzzing in, or you will not be allowed to answer.
Cesar Romero, Heath Ledger, and Joaquin Phoenix have all portrayed what comic book villain on the big screen?
Ben.
The Joker.
Correct. The trio of Linny, Tuck, and Ming Ming formed what superhero team? Oliver.
Three Musketeers.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Jacob?
The Triumvirate.
That would be the Wonder Pets. All right, you may need your pencil and paper for this. Chris is driving the 33rd place car in a 200-lap race and wants to know after which lap he needs to begin moving up if he can pass one car during every 2 laps. Find the lap in which he needs to start moving up if he's going to win the race. It's lap 136. He needs to pass 32 cars, which takes 64 laps. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our team so far, but a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Stay right here.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Watch full episodes on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Jamestown High School with 70 points. Our team from Great Bridge High School with 80 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. Let's start with our team from Jamestown High School. They are the Eagles. Their coaches are Ryan Gross and Alin Parham. First up is Ben Gershowitz, who is a sophomore, enjoys playing the cello, and plays tennis on the school's team. Next up is Beckett Miskinis, who is a junior, enjoys playing video games, likes to read a good book now and then, and is a member of the cross-country team. Our team captain from Jamestown High School is Jacob Podolin, who is a senior. He plays football and lacrosse and enjoys studying history and English. And wrapping up our Jamestown team is Thomas Fleming, who is a junior who plays the trombone in the school's marching band and enjoys learning new languages. That's our team from Jamestown. Good to have you here with us playing Battle of the Brains. Now, our team from Great Bridge High School, the Wildcats, are coached by Kathy Fitzgerald. First up is Isaiah Swazo, who just won the AP Art History Student of the Year Award for the school. Congratulations on that. Is a member of the National Honor Society, a lacrosse player, and plans to study for a career in pharmacy. Our team captain is Rayhan Ahmed, who is a senior who enjoys reading about math and science, Rubik's Cube solving, and origami. He hopes to study data science. Our next player is Peter Muskevich, who is a senior, is a member of the National Honor Society and active in the school's chorus and wants to study history in college. And wrapping up the team is Oliver Toth, who is a junior, active in Model UN and enjoys writing and traveling. That is our team from Great Bridge High School, and welcome to them as well. And now for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, we'll give them a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, here's today's categories from which you may choose. They are ends in IST, literary characters, and locally grown. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. By the rules, the high score team at this point gets first choice of category. That is our team from Great Bridge. Rayhan, talk it over quickly with your teammates and let me know what category you would like to play.
Ending in IST.
All right. Given a brief description, identify the following words, each of which ends in IST. The first is the person who likely greets you at the dentist's office or most offices.
Receptionist.
Correct. A person accomplished in languages.
Linguist.
Linguist.
Correct. An entertainer who imitates famous people or a style of painting.
Satirist.
Impressionist.
Impressionist.
Correct. A politician who claims to represent the common people.
No idea.
President.
That would be a populist. Someone who dislikes women.
Misogynist.
Misogynist.
Correct. Someone who denies the existence of God.
Atheist.
Atheist.
Correct. What musician Eddie Van Halen was.
Guitarist.
Correct. Boards used to support a floor or ceiling.
Pass.
That would be a joist. Indiana Jones's occupation.
Archaeologist.
Archaeologist.
Correct. And finally, something used to punch with.
Fist.
Fist.
And fist is correct. Good job on ends in IST. All right, Jamestown, literary characters are locally grown. Jacob, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you'd like to play.
We'll choose literary characters.
All right, given the name of a literary work where a main character or characters appears in the title, name the author of that work. The first is James and the Giant Peach.
Roald Dahl.
Correct. Lolita.
James.
Vladimir Nabokov.
Yes, we will accept that. Vladimir Nabokov. Nicholas Nickleby.
Smith.
Charles Dickens. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, or Notre Dame.
Victor Hugo.
Victor Hugo.
Correct. Madame Bovary.
Gustave Flaubert.
Gustave Faber.
Flaubert is correct. The Island of Dr. Moreau.
I don't know.
Dickens.
H.G. Wells. Dolores Claiborne.
Dickens.
That would be Stephen King. Medea.
No.
Pass.
Euripides. Don Quixote.
Cervantes.
Cervantes.
Correct. And finally, Richard III.
Shakespeare.
And that is correct. Good job on that. Well read for a team. A good job by our teams in the category round. And up next, they'll take on another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains returns.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Jamestown High School with 100 points. Our team from Great Bridge High School with 120 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round and more questions. Just a quick reminder, a team does lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer. The other team then has the chance to answer. And there is no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go, teams. Which religion, founded in the 6th century BC, developed from the beliefs and practices of the Indian prince Siddhartha Gautama? Oliver.
Buddhism.
Correct. It is assumed that he died in 1611 on his third voyage after his crew mutinied and set him adrift. Identify this English navigator who mapped a namesake strait and bay in Canada. Ben.
Drake.
That is incorrect. Great Bridge. Oliver.
Harry Hudson.
That is correct. Henry Hudson. Australia produced nearly 1/3 of the world's supply of this ore. Name this mixture of hydrated oxides that is transformed via the Baer and Hall-Héroult processes into aluminum. Oliver.
Zinc.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Ben?
Iron.
It's actually bauxite. What four-letter word describes a replaceable safety device for an electrical circuit? Peter.
Fuse.
Fuse is correct. What is the mass of 1 mole of ozone? Rehan.
36 grams.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Thomas?
48 grams.
That is correct. Callisto and Europa are moons belonging to what planet in our solar system? Peter.
Jupiter.
Correct. In chess, which piece can exchange places with the king? Ben.
The Rook.
That is correct. That's a move called castling. Jabba the Hutt is a character in what film franchise? Peter.
Star Wars.
Correct. All right, teams, turn your attention to the monitors for another video question from the Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is asked completely before buzzing in.
John Steinbeck, in his book Grapes of Wrath, calls this the Mother Road. Name this 2,400-mile highway that runs from Chicago to Los Angeles.
Oliver.
Route 66.
That is correct. What is a 9-letter word for a cold-induced condition that can progress from tingling to gangrene to amputation? Isaiah.
Hypothermia.
That is incorrect. Jamestown. Beckett.
Frostbite.
That is correct. What U.S. state has the most votes in the Electoral College? Ben.
California.
Correct. 34 electoral votes. Other than Mexico, what is the only other country that contains an X in its spelling? Oliver.
Kazakhstan.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? That would be the country of Luxembourg. All right, next question. Spell Luxembourg. Beckett.
Luxembourg.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What is the sum of 127 and 358? Rehan.
485.
That is correct. What Illinois-based Democrat, the son of an American mother and Kenyan father, was elected to the U.S. Senate in 2004? Ben.
Obama.
That's correct. Barack Obama. This thinker argued that the church subverted Christianity into what he called slave morality in the genealogy of morals. Ben.
Nietzsche.
That is correct. When Richard Henry Dana sailed around the Cape Horn to California in the 1830s, he witnessed numerous hardships suffered by his fellow sailors. He recorded his observations in what classic American work of nonfiction? Isaiah.
Mutiny on the Bounty.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Ben?
Billy Budd.
It's called 2 Years Before the Mast. In Fahrenheit degrees, what is the temperature at which water boils? Thomas.
212.
That's correct. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead will also double the point value. Stay tuned to see which team is today's winner when Battle of the Brains continues.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Jamestown High School with 180 points. Our team from Great Bridge High School with 190 points. And in this final toss-up round, the point score for correct answer is now doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. Good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. Who was the German engineer who in 1885 patented the first practical auto powered by an internal combustion engine? Peter.
Benz.
Carl Benz is correct. The fragrance from your mango groves makes me wild with joy is a lyric from the national anthem of what country whose capital is Dhaka? Oliver.
Qatar.
That is incorrect. Jamestown? Thomas?
Bangladesh.
That is correct. It is the only book in the Old Testament of the Bible that ends with the letter Y. Name this 11-letter book located between Numbers and Joshua. Thomas?
Deuteronomy.
Correct. Vanna White turns letters on what game show long hosted? Peter?
Wheel of Fortune.
That is correct. Long hosted by Pat Sajak, who just retired. What nationwide high school organization's mission is to prepare emerging leaders and entrepreneurs for careers in marketing, finance? Beckett?
Future Business Leaders of America.
That is incorrect. For careers in marketing, finance, hospitality, and business. Great Bridge? Peter?
DECA.
DECA is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this. In pentagon A, B, C, D, E, angle A is the smallest. The other 4 angles all have twice the degree measure of angle A. What is the measure in degrees of angle A? And that would be 60 degrees. Collectively, what was the name of the comedy troupe that included Michael Palin, Terry Gilliam, Eric Idle, and John Cleese? Isaiah?
Monty Python.
That is correct, The Flying Circus. Monopoly, Clue, and Risk are board games, all published by Rehan.
Hasbro.
That is incorrect. All published by which brand of game manufacturer? Jamestown? Thomas?
Life.
That would be Parker Brothers. Consecrated in 432 BC, the Athenian Parthenon was dedicated to which virginal Greek deity? Isaiah.
Athena.
That is correct, Athena. A baseball player, a wrestler, an Italian politician, or a rapper. Which of these is the occupation of Roman Reigns? Oliver.
Wrestler.
That is correct. This English rock band's first 4 releases are entitled 1, 2, 3, 4. Name this band whose 5th album was entitled Houses of the Holy. Beckett.
Led Zeppelin.
Correct. Pure examples of these molecules contain a 1-to-1 ratio of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Name these biological molecules that include Ben.
Carbohydrates.
Correct. Fructose, cellulose, and sucrose are among them. In a regular deck of playing cards, not including jokers, how many cards are red? Thomas.
26.
Correct. This civil rights leader was best known as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but what was his given name, first name, at birth? Thomas.
Douglas.
That is incorrect. Great Bridge? Oliver?
Smith.
It was actually Michael. In 1934, his father changed his own and his namesake 5-year-old son's name to Martin. In 1924, Andrew Irvine and George Mallory died on the slopes of which mountain 29 years before it was conquered by Tenzing Norgay? Ben?
Everest.
Correct. Mount Everest. He became the court painter when Napoleon became emperor in 1799. Isaiah.
Jacques-Louis David.
That is correct. They are believed to date back to the 13th century BC, but the first written records of them came from 776 BC. Milo of Croton, a wrestler, is perhaps the best known competitor. Peter.
The Olympics.
That is correct. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from Oscar Smith High School playing against Grafton High School.
After consulting with the judges, here is the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on to round 2 in this season's competition. Ending the match with a final score of 280 points, our team from Jamestown High School. Great job today by Ben, Beckett, Jacob, and Thomas. Congratulations, and we'll see you, hopefully next season here on Battle of the Brains. And now our winners today with a final score of 330 points, our team from Great Bridge High School. Great job today by Oliver, Peter, Rayhan, and Isaiah. And we'll see you in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains. Presented by Invest 529. Goodbye.